Let me know when we good to go.
Roll 20 gods.
Roll 20 gods, bless
Hey, you
this
good,
tutorial
homie.
so that
We good,
Tomo does
homie?
not die.
I wish you the best of Prog's luck, which is not very much because everybody failed on their tutorials rolls.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
No problem. Prog is known for his really bad dice rolls.
Oh, great.
Alright. Tomo, let's begin with a pretty simplistic question of, what have you been doing recently with your life?
Well, I've been mostly just walking. I haven't really found somewhere to really settle down and stay for a while. I've just been wandering.
How long has he been wandering for?
Probably for 7 years.
I mean, you need to get yourself a girl and settle down. Anyway.
Oh my god.
So,
Not now.
brings down because this music is invading my thoughts. Alright. Tomo, it's true. You have been wandering for a very long time, not exactly sure what to do with yourself. You've taken to traveling north recently, as in your time you've kind of explored a lot of the southern states. And you're like, oh hey, but that north mountain. So you begin to make your way up, and as you did, you noticed that the towns got fewer and fewer in between, and it just got more, ready for this, rural. And today's not much different than any other. You're just walking on the side of the road. Every now and then you pass a farm. It smells like manure. The basic. What do you?
I continue walking.
No way.
What?
You continue walking. Congratulations. You don't break your foot. Make a perception.
What is that again?
That is a wits and composure.
Okay, give me one moment.
It's like I'm gonna put myself on Do Not Disturb so that I don't get messages. There we go.
Okay, so I hope I'm doing this right with the rolls.
Check. You should be rolling 4 dice.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. You can also set it to report your successes you see at the bottom where it says target number.
Nope.
Are you typing it in? Or are you?
Yes.
Oh, well then. There's also a dice roller, a little d20 on your little sidebar you can click.
Oh, right. It's right there. Oh, right. Okay, whoops. Whoops.
No, but you got 1 success, which is enough to notice that as you walk this lonely road, the only road you've ever known, you notice that there's someone else walking across the road from you.
Am I supposed to do something?
Well, what do you want to?
How far away is that person?
How far away? Well, they're just across the road from you, so not that far.
I'm just gonna look up and just glance at him.
Alright. You don't really see the person so much as just big gray hoodie and jeans. And their hood's up, so you can't really make out a face.
I attempt to get closer to him.
Alright. So, you begin to choose to cross the street then?
Yes.
Okay. you begin to cross the street and you see the figure kind of turn their head and look at you and kind of cock their head to the side. And you hear them say, "Is there something you need?"
Well, it's not every day that somebody is walking around the road. I've been traveling for a while, and I know that someone like you shouldn't be on the side of the road. What are you doing here?
Shouldn't be at the side of the road. At this point, you can recognize the voices from now. And they're still walking, but they slow their pace and watch you. What do you mean, shouldn't be walking? I mean, is this road off limits?
No, it's just normally, not very many people are walking on the side of the road, and you look like you can sustain yourself. I'm not quite sure why you're walking on the side of the road.
Because I'm heading to town, and I don't have a car. So walking seems like the second best thing.
Well, it looks like you could use a bit of company.
They nod. I guess so. Tomo, was that in character?
What?
Loud throat clearing. Anyway.
If you want it to, it can.
They extend a hand toward you. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
At this point, it really doesn't matter. What's yours?
That is the strangest name I've ever heard.
Don't be a smartass.
Well, if you're not going to give your name, why should I give mine? Doesn't seem very fair, does it?
I guess so. My name's Tomo.
Nice to meet you, Tomo. I'm Natalie.
Huh. What are you doing on the side of the road?
I'm actually, you can see she looks forward. She keeps walking. At this point, you can notice that the road begins to do a sort of a V. One side leading to more forested areas, and the other leading to what seems to be a small community. I'm going to visit some people.
What kind of people? Are they good people?
They're pretty good people. Just weird. I used to live up here, so I figured I'd come visit.
How weird are we talking? Because I know some weird people.
Kind of as weird as you are.
It's these, aren't they? I point to my tattoos.
A little bit. And also the macho, dark, mysterious aura.
I guess so.
You guys walk for a while. And eventually, you do reach town. It's a very small place, you notice. Basically a main street with buildings lining the middle. Different names and boards posted to them, saying what they are. You can see a couple diners, a bar, small things like that. The rest of the town seems to be surrounded by what is either woods or cornfield. As you are walking in, you see a small battered sign saying, "Welcome to Carlsville, population 100.
I didn't think I'd make it all the way up here.
Well, where else did you think you were going?
Well, I don't have a compass with me. I have no clue where I'm going anymore.
Well, and she points to the sign. Welcome to Carlsville. And you gave your name, yes?
Yes.
Alright. You can see faintly under her hood she smiles. You have no idea what it's like around here then, do you?
I've been in small towns before, so I can expect that this is going to be similar.
Well, kind of. I can show you the ropes if you want, but depends on how long you're staying.
Well, it varies from maybe a few days to a few weeks, maybe even a month if I have to. I don't stick around that long.
Trying to make your way up to Canada?
At this point, I don't really know where I'm going.
Do we, any of us, though? I mean, let's be honest. And she continues forward, and as she does, she begins to point around to a couple of places. See, Carlsville is a really small place. My family used to live here, and so I grew up here. And literally, there's only 10 good shops to this name. You got the Roadhouse, and she points to a bar. You got the Coffee Cafe, the pet store, the winery, mortuary, and then you just have all these other shops, and then you have the basic grocery over there. And she basically shows you around.
All these places would be nice if I even really cared about visiting them.
What are you planning on doing? Pitching a tent?
Well, I don't really know. I don't know at this point, honestly.
You get the feeling that she rolls her eyes. Because you're Tomo like that. Well, you're gonna need a place to sleep, Mr. Wanderer. I suggest you hit up the inn. It's not that far to the south. It's not a really good place, but it's cheap.
I don't have any money.
You have, Carlsville decide, you have no money.
I don't have any money.
How did you make it up here?
I survived off the land. I didn't need money.
The land? What, you've been picking carrots this whole time?
Well, I've been doing a lot besides that. I've been hunting. It feels good to hunt something that won't fight back.
Uh-huh. You know what I think you need? Here. Why don't you come with me to the cafe? I'll buy you some food on the house. Because I think you need a sandwich. And not venison or something.
I kind of look at her shocked, and I ask her, "Why are you doing this for me? Some random stranger you just met off the side of the road."
Well, why did that random stranger come walk with me?
Tomo just kind of sits there in silence and kind of looks at the ground and doesn't say anything.
To the cafe it is, eh?
I guess so.
And you go. Tomo, you can choose whatever you want on the menu, and you get to dine in and do whatever you dang well please. And the meal goes pretty uneventful. When you got there, it was about, not exactly noon, but probably around 4. And you spend the rest of your time kind of doidling around town, not really doing much. How did you feel about that meal, though?
Well, it was better than what I've been doing.
And you exit the cafe after a while. You see, it's starting to get a little dark, and Natalie looks up. You know what? Here, I can pay you for a room for the motel for you. Just, how about that?
I look at her kind of dumbfounded, and I tell her, "You don't need to do that.
Where are you gonna sleep?
I've been sleeping in the woods for the past 7 years.
No, you can't do that here.
Looks like I don't have a choice now, do I?"
Well, sure you do. Come on. Literally, it's cheap. Don't worry. It won't kill me.
Are you sure?
No.
Alright, fine.
I'm joking. Come on.
I accept the offer.
Cool. And you walk for not too long and make your way to an area that is sufficiently crappy. There we go. And you see the motel. And Natalie goes in and pays for your rooms, hands you your key. I'll be right next door to you, okay? Just knock if you need anything.
What? Don't you have your own house?
No, I'm visiting.
Well, you could go with them. I don't need you to be right next door.
Well, what do you want me to do? Give my key to some random person?
You, what? Oh, okay.
And she chuckles and goes into the next door and closes it, kind of leaving you in front of your little motel room. What does Tomo do?
Well, he puts the key in the lock and unlocks the door.
Alright. You go inside your surprisingly still crappy, but not as crappy as you expected motel room. And it's very generic, let's be honest. You have a bed, a couple lights, and it smells strangely of sulfur. Your average cheap hotel.
Tomo kind of walks over to the bed and just kind of stares at it.
You feel like if it had eyes, it would stare back at you.
As he's staring at it, he slowly takes off his jacket and lays it on the bed.
The jacket lays there, menacingly.
He just kind of stares at the jacket and then turns and sits down on the bed where the jacket is not laying.
Makes a squeaky noise. It's pretty quiet in here, you notice. And make a perception check. One success. You notice through the crack in your curtains that it's starting to get dark outside.
Is there like a coat hanger in the room?
There's a coat hanger.
Okay. I hang the jacket up and I lay on the bed.
Okay.
And how late is it?
How late is it? You know, around this time, it's starting to get pretty late, probably around like 9 or 10.
Tomo's just laying there and then he goes to sleep.
Alright. Let's see if I have a nice sweeping noise for the little Tomo.
It's gonna come back to bite me, literally.
Wake up! Oh, ow! So, you drift off to sleep. And
Oh no.
you wake up, but the ground feels hard. Not like, well, I mean, let's be honest, the bed was hard too, but it's not the same. You open your eyes and you feel yourself laying in soil.
I get up real suddenly and look around frantically, wondering where I am.
Make a perception check. Reroll that 10. A plus. You look around and you see this path, but there's something you can't shake. Something's eerily similar about this place, but you can't put your finger on it.
I look around more, trying to figure out where I am.
You can make another perception, I guess, or do you choose to actually move?
I guess I'll move to get more of a deal on where I'm going.
Alright. Through the woods or on the path?
I guess I'll go on the path.
Alright. You walk for a while. And make another perception. One success. That's enough. You feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. And while walking through this forest, you feel like it's like you're not alone.
I turn around.
There's nothing there but woods.
I turn back around and continue walking.
When you turn back around, you notice that something's changed. There's a wall in front of you. And this looks familiar too. It's just a big, overgrown wall with two, what seems to be decaying watchtowers.
Oh my god. Can I make a perception?
You may.
Okay.
2 successes. Tomo? Gosh, this looks a lot like your old base. This looks so much like your old base.
Where am I right now? Where am I right now?
You are in front of it, and there seems to be a doorway that leads inside.
Can I go in the door?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay. So, you go in through the door, make a perception.
Okay.
And if you ever want to make any other checks, just tell me, okay?
Okay.
0 successes. So you come in this courtyard, and you see that it's become completely overgrown with these red trees. And there's vegetation everywhere. It's fallen into an extreme state of disrepair. And it's silent. And you're not sure if that's just because you couldn't notice anything, or if it really is.
Tomo suddenly starts feeling angry and sad at the same time. He doesn't really know what to think right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's frustrated, to say the least. Can I make a perception?
You may.
Oh.
0 successes. It's a courtyard, Tomo. You are in a courtyard, and you are angry and confused.
I go into what would have been the med bay of this base.
You go towards it, and you see that overgrown red cross. And you see that the door seems to kind of have overgrown on itself and blocked it off in a way. It seems like you could get past it if you tried, but you're not sure.
I'm gonna try and get in there.
Okay. So how do you want to try and get in there?
Well, considering that it's overgrown, I assume that there's a bunch of vines over it. So I'm gonna try and break the door down.
All right, we're gonna make that. Strength. Are you punching the door?
More or less just using my shoulder or leg, possibly my leg.
We'll let that be a brawl. We'll allow that to be a strength and brawl check.
Okay, so and then
Reroll those 10s. 3 successes. That's enough. You kick the vines and you grab them and throw them up, like uproot them. And they give way, leaving it to just an old door, old wooden, rotten. Make a perception. Two successes. What's that smell? It smells disgusting. Coming from the med bay.
I open the door.
You open the door. It's very dark in here. And at this point, I'm going to need you to roll a resolve and composure because that smell is unbearable. Zero successes. You can't. You have to back away for a second as this smell of just rot comes to your nose. And you just have to step back and breathe.
Tomo just kind of stares at the door and he's like, what the hell was in there? Nothing alive could have made that smell.
A plus observation, Tomo.
Can I attempt to go back inside?
You may.
Okay.
You'll have to make another check, though.
Okay. Same thing?
I would also like to remind you at this time you have willpower you can spend if you wish.
I'm good. Right now.
Well, you're not very good because, God, that smells terrible. You can't do it.
Alright, fine. I'll burn a willpower then to get in.
Third time's the try. Mark that on the status sheet.
Okay.
You just have to put a slash through one of your willpowers.
Okay, let me get to the dock. Okay, and then that's 3 die, right?
Yes, it adds 3 die.
Okay.
Hey, you did it this time. 2 successes. You just take a big breath of fresh air and push in as the smell just attacks you. And you move in. Your feet brush a bunch of clutter, old med bottles and syringes. They clatter across the what was once tile floor. And you see a very basic sight of a bed. Or, roll a perception for me. One success. You see a bed, the old medicine cabinet opened. A couple of, not cabinets, why can I do this? I am mind blanking. Those one things that you put stuff on.
Shelves?
Thank you. shelves and basic interior overgrown, but there's also something on the bed. And you hear flies. Lots and lots of flies.
Tomo kind of peers over and he says to himself, they never got rid of him. He walks forward towards the bed.
You go towards the bed.
Is there anything covering what's on the bed?
There is a white sheet. Or once white. You can tell it's definitely grubby now.
Can I take the sheet off?
You may.
Okay, I'm going to take the sheet off the bed.
And you do. You get a lovely sight of a decomposed body. Maggots crawling about, flies dancing upon it as if they were having their own little fiesta. And its eyes are still there, staring right at you, soulless. A name comes to mind. What was it? James?
Tomo just stares at it, his eyes wide open.
I'm gonna need you to make a resolve composure check, Tomo.
Okay.
You need to get out. You need to get out right now.
Okay.
You feel panicked and sick, and your stomach turns.
I'm out there, right?
You're out. You are
Okay,
so
good.
out.
Okay. Tomo just... He says to himself, I did that. That was my fault.
Make a perception as you stumble out of the med bay, heaving for air. You don't see anything as you accidentally kick something. And it holds up pretty well against you, but makes a very distinct squishing noise.
Is it under my feet?
Yeah,
Can I do another one?
you may look down.
Okay, I'm gonna look down.
You see another corpse. And it has what seems to be a bullet wound, many bullet wounds through it. And I'm gonna need you to make a memory check, which I do believe is intelligence, and let's make that a composure, because why the frick not? One success. Why are you wearing this jacket?
Oh my god. Tomo looks down and a wave of sadness just hits him. He starts crying. He kneels down next to the body and he just stares at it and he goes, Dan? Why are you still here?
You don't hear anything other than the rustle of leaves.
Dan, I'm sorry. I mean, this was all my fault. I didn't mean to have this happen. It would have all been avoided if I wouldn't have just messed up like I always did. He chuckles a little bit. You know, since I left, I always wondered what would have happened if you wouldn't have died that day and you and I would have just left. Where would I be right now? I don't know anymore. He just kind of sits there and puts his head down.
you stay like that. Just very, very upset. Do you just choose to stay here like that?
He gets up after a while. He takes one last look at Dan and
Make a perception check. +2. He wasn't looking at you before.
I look down and I noticed that he wasn't. He's now looking at me, and I say, "What the hell is going on here? You're dead. You shouldn't be able to do anything."
And you just keep staring down at him. Obviously a bit off-put by this. Was it your imagination? Or did it really happen? You can't seem to figure it out. And that's quite strange. Make another perception.
No pluses or anything?
+2.
Okay. And I will re-roll that test.
1 success. What's that noise?
I turn towards the sound of the noise. Well, to the noise.
Sounds like it's coming from the med bay.
Do I have anything on me?
Check your pockets.
I check my pockets.
You have brass knuckles.
Okay, I put those babies on.
They kiss your knuckles like Tomo baby, we've missed you.
Okay. I walk slowly up to the med bay and I say, "Who's in there?" I don't want to hurt you.
And it's very quiet. Tomo, you feel a hand slink up on your shoulder from behind you.
Can I make a memory check?
If you want to.
Okay. I'm gonna burn a willpower for
Okay.
this.
What that's that? Oh, it's
Okay.
3 successes.
I remember that. Wait, are you supposed to say this or can I do this?
Depends on what you're trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember whose hand this is.
Boy, man. Dan had a really nice firm grip.
I get really unnerved, and I say, "Dan, get your hand off me right now."
And you feel it tighten on your jacket. Make a strength athletics as it tries to pull you. Excuse me as I make roll myself.
Well,
Oh dear, 1 second. There we go. Well, Neither of you seem to make progress as both of you pull in opposite directions. And no one seems to go anywhere.
I yell and I say, "You want your jacket back? Fine." I take off the jacket really quick.
By doing that, you feel the grip loosen as it seems to stumble backwards.
I turn and face Dan, and I yell at him, "You do realize all this jacket has done has given me so much pain, right? You know, I'm glad you have this back. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore."
Oh no. Why'd you leave us?
Who's saying that?
I don't know, someone behind you. Come on. Give me a moment.
Tomo just kind of turns and he
Second.
goes, "Oh, all right."
Take one bludgeoning. Something scratches you. And what do you do?
So am I facing Dan right now?
Dan's looking straight into your eyes.
So, which way did the scratch come from?
Behind you.
Okay,
Something just kind of ran its hand around your neck.
okay.
Smells.
So, is it still around my neck right now?
No, it was more of a scratch.
Okay. I turn around really quick, and I notice that it's still James.
Say hello to James.
I'm like, Tomo goes, "Well, James, if you really want to hug me that bad, why don't you just do it?" And I'm gonna punch him in the face with my friggin' brass knuckles.
Before we do that, it's time for initiative.
Okay.
Now, how you roll initiative is 1d10 plus your initiative modifier.
Okay.
No, not 5d10. That would have
Oh.
been a really good roll. 1d10 plus 5.
Oh, okay, I'm dumb.
Looks to be you, Tom.
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh my god. Oh no.
So, you turned around and you were getting ready to rear up them dukes as Dan grabs your arm. And you will have to make a strength athletics against him to keep him from holding you back.
Okay. That would have been bad. Okay, and then-
Okay, error. So we'll see if I can just roll this. Cool.
Oh, dude.
You try so hard, but he always just seemed better. And you can't free your arm. And James takes advantage of this. as he opens his maw and goes to take a bite. Nom nom nom.
So am I taking damage right now?
It's giving me crap right now, but yes, you will be probably.
Okay.
Take 3 bludgeoning.
Oh my god!
As James bites you.
Why can't I? Where are my slashes? I don't have. It's not. What? It's not working.
It should be.
It's not.
I actually slashed up your stuff because that. Oh, it's because you're writing in red, dude.
Oh, I am? Oh,
You
right.
change your text color to white.
Okay. Okay, that helps.
You burn 2 willpower?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of look at. I look at myself right now, noticing the position I'm in, and I'm like, hold on a minute. Why are you guys even doing this? You were my friends at one point. And is my other arm free? The one that Dan is currently not holding on to?
It is.
Okay. I'm gonna try and punch James in the face.
Get it.
Okay, so what would that be?
That would be strength and brawl.
Okay.
Oh, plus your weapon modifier, which is +1, I believe.
So then.
Yes. So strength and brawl +1. Two successes. You managed to land a good one right on James's kisser. But he stumbles back, but he's not down. And you feel your other arm get grabbed by Dan as he attempts to hold your other arm down. Make a strength and athletics against him.
Oh my god.
Well, there goes your other arm.
Oh my god.
You are now a vegetable with legs.
Oh my god.
And James takes advantage of this and takes another bite.
Oh my god.
Take 2 bludgeoning.
Ugh. Great. Okay. So at this point I'm just staring into Dan's eyes and I'm like, Dan, you remember me, don't you? You used to know, you used to teach me everything.
Hard to stare into someone's eyes when they're behind you.
Oh, wait, what? Oh,
This is
right.
James.
Oh, right, I'm dumb. Well, I guess I could still be talking to him then. I am going to attempt to break free.
Alright. Roll strength and athletics. Three successes versus is you break free. What
Okay.
do you do after this?
So, was that my turn?
No.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to run away.
Alright. You run. Roll a dex and athletics to flee.
So, just that?
Mhm.
Okay. Oh my god.
So, as you're running, you are making it down a hill, and you find that you trip and begin to tumble. And you splash at the bottom of this hill into what feels like muck. Make a perception.
Okay. 4. Oh no.
Well. Oh, sorry, add 2. So just roll 2 more.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh no, that was my bad, I forgot to say.
Oh.
Oh, okay, whatever, it works. That's not mud. That's not mud, it tastes very iron. It has very iron qualities. It's very thick. And there's more people floating in it.
Now are they moving?
They don't seem to be yet.
I'm gonna try and get out of this.
Alright, try and move with Dex and Athletics -1 as you feel like you're being sucked in.
Whew.
1 success! Hey!
Oh my god.
So you're gripping to the sides, trying to pull yourself out, and you manage to wrench yourself out of this bloody pond, using some of the corpses as little floaty noodles. And you flop yourself up onto the bank.
I'm gonna make a perception.
Alright. One success. That body you used, why do they all look so familiar? What was his name? Oh, you can't exactly put your finger on it. But he had an eye patch, you remember that much.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Seems to be joined by a bunch of other familiar faces floating in the muck.
Well, judging from what happened with the other ones, I'm gonna try and get out of there as fast as I can.
Okay, you get up. Make perception.
And reroll again.
Alright. Which way do you want to run?
What options do I have?
Back toward the base where you came from? Into the woods? Take a nice jacuzzi bath in the blood?
I'm going into the woods. I feel like I'd have a better chance there than anywhere else.
You run into the woods. And you are racing as fast as you can. Everything's flying by you. And you see another structure ahead. It seems to be another base. But you don't know don't remember there being another base.
Am I stopped right now?
Do you want to stop?
No.
Do you want to run into the base? Tell me what you want to do.
Can I go around it?
You may run around the base.
Okay, I'm going around it.
Go around the base. And make a perception.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you run around the base. And then something triggers under your feet. Someone will make a dex and athletics to try and avoid this pit trap. One success. You manage to grab the edge as you look down to see spikes below you. And you are hanging at this point.
So am I hanging into it right now?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull myself up.
Alright, that is an athletic strength.
Okay. Fine. Oh my god.
Actually, you feel yourself slipping. And you lose your grip. And fall into the trap. And then everything goes black. 1 second, if it would work for me. There we go. And your body aches. You don't know what's happening.
Is it still... Am I still in the pit right now?
You don't know where you are.
I sit there and I say to myself, well, if I had to go out, glad I had one last encounter with all those guys.
And with that, you open your eyes.
Okay, can you hear anybody talking at all besides me?
No.
Okay, good. So, can I make a perception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
That's a ceiling, all right. Your neck hurts a lot.
can I feel what's on my neck?
You may.
Okay. I feel what's on my neck.
You bring your hand back after touching your neck, and you see blood.
I'm gonna look down.
Your shirt's soaked. Just at the upper ridge.
I'm sitting there and I say to myself, how the hell did I manage to live?
Chomo, take 1 willpower off.
Okay.
Thank you. What'd you do?
I'm gonna look straight ahead.
Okay. You look straight ahead. Where's your bedroom? You realize you forgot to even turn off your lights when you went to bed.
Well, as much as I would have liked that to be real, it wasn't. I get up.
Okay. Make perception.
Okay.
There's a mirror in your room, and out of the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of yourself. And you see the red on your neck.
Hell, I feel my neck again.
Feels just as wet and painful as it did before.
How did this happen? Because that window has the curtains closed, I'm gonna open the curtains and look through it.
Okay. You look through to see the night. Well, you're not exactly sure what time it is. It's dark outside. In fact, I think I can give you a basic summary. You see across from you, essentially, just another house. It's just sitting there, but it still seems to be dark.
I'm gonna look away from the window after noticing that. And I'm standing in
I'm actually becoming around again. Give me a sec.
I'm standing in the room and I say to myself, wait a minute. I walk out of the room outside.
You go outside?
Yeah.
And
Do I need to make a memory check on something?
what do you want to make a memory check on?
I'm trying to remember if Natalie is still next door.
Well, you remember she was next door.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to her door and knock on it.
See, that's when you get the nice look. There isn't a door there. In fact, there's not much of anything anymore.
Tomo just kind of sits there and grabs his head and he goes, "What the hell is this? What is going on? I don't want to keep doing this over and over again. Let me be." So this is what I see when I go up to the door.
This is what you see, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk away from the door.
Perception. One success. You want to leave the door?
Yeah, I wanna walk away from it, yes.
Okay. Where do you look?
I try and look around me. Anywhere that's not the motel, really.
You see some skid marks in the parking lot.
Natalie said she didn't have a car, so that wasn't her. Who was that? I remember about the house, so because it was relatively close to the motel, I'm gonna try and go around it and go towards the house.
Okay. You make your way towards the house, and as you travel, you notice that the sun is slowly rising over the horizon. You imagine that it must be dawn at some time early in the morning. Yeah, this house still is lit on.
So the lights are on in the house, yes?
The front lights and all the other lights seem to be, yes.
Okay. I walk up to the front door, and I gently knock on the front door.
No answer.
I look in through the window.
You see a stairwell, some bookshelves, but there doesn't seem to be anyone there.
Why would someone leave their lights on if they're not even in the house?
I don't know. Make a perception. You notice that a lot of the buildings have their lights on.
What the hell kind of neighborhood is this? I'm gonna go to another one of the houses.
Okay.
And I'm gonna knock on their front door.
How hard are you knocking?
Louder than last time.
So,
It's a normal knock instead of a gentle one.
still doesn't seem to be an answer.
I yell, hello? Is anyone there?
How long do you wait after that?
About a minute or two.
Make a perception check. You don't notice anything?
I leave that house, and I just stand in the middle of the street. And I just kind of kneel down and look up at the sky, and I just kind of say real quietly, why the hell is this happening to me?
Okay.
Ever since that day. I stay there for a while.
Stay there for a while. Make a perception. You notice that the door you had yelled at earlier is creaked open slightly.
I turn and do I notice that?
You do?
Okay. I get up and I walk towards the door cautiously.
Alright.
And I open the door really gently.
You feel a force pushing against you
From where?
from the inside of the door.
I say, who's there?
This isn't your house. What are you doing?
I knocked on your door.
Does that mean you can come in? What are you doing outside at this hour? What do you want?
I want to know what the hell's going on.
What are you talking about? It's 4 a.m.
Okay. I shut the door. I'd walk away from the house and just kind of walk down the road.
Okay. Where do you go? Just wander?
Back towards the motel to grab my jacket.
Okay. Make your way down to the motel. Would you like to make another perception on anything?
I guess so. I'll just make a basic perception on what the motel looks like now.
Sorry, I'm not meaning to show you that one. Have limited scrolling room here. Okay. It's a motel with a gaping hole where the door to Natalie's room once was.
I go in my room.
Okay. There, happy.
I grab my jacket.
Okay.
I put it on and I just feel it to make sure that I know that this isn't a dream anymore.
Make one more perception check. Living room. You pass that mirror again. And you're closer this time on your way to get your jacket. And in the midst of red on your neck that you failed to clean up, you notice two little dark red specks.
Where are they coming from?
Do you choose to look in the mirror?
Yes.
Those are bite marks, my friend.
My eyes get real. Tomo just kind of steps back and he feels them really suddenly.
Ooh, painful to the touch.
He looks around really cautiously. And he starts screaming. This isn't a joke. If you think this is funny, it's not. Cut it out. And I just kind of... Is it bleeding profusely?
It's bleeding a decent amount.
Okay. Is there anything in the room that could be of use?
Well, there's a bed, there's a basic bathroom with toilet paper and all that. Curtains, your basic hotel things.
I'm gonna take the bed sheet.
Okay.
I'm gonna tear a little bit of it off, and I'm gonna use it as a way to cover up the bite wound.
Alright. You wrap it around your neck nice and pretty.
Okay.
Would you like to actually make a medical check by doing that, or are you just wrapping it?
I guess I could make a medical check.
That is a wits medicine roll.
Fun. Okay.
So for you, that would be a luck die because you have no medicine, so that'd be a -3 on skill.
Oh, okay.
That's a critical fail.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Tomo.
No.
So, as you pick up the sheet to wrap it around your neck, you fail to notice the bug that was in it that you just pressed against your wound.
Oh, dude.
And it accepts the hole as its new home.
Oh god.
Take two bludgeoning.
Oh god.
The bug decides it now lives there.
Oh, dude. Okay, so that's full bludgeoning now.
You now have a bed bug in your neck.
That's all bludgeoning. So I need to make a... Whew, okay. Okay.
Feeling woozy, Tomo. It might not because of that. It was nasty.
What do I roll?
resolve composure because that was nasty.
Oh my god. I can't believe this. Okay.
Alright, you feel like you're gonna be sick. You feel like crawling around in there,
Oh god.
but you keep yourself.
I say to myself, well, at least this beats getting shot. And I walk out of the room.
Okay.
And I just okay. Okay, I can't believe this is happening. One. Okay. So with the new friend that Tomo just found in his neck,
You love your long time.
yeah. Tomo just kinda he's walking now. And he
Where are you walking to?
anywhere at this point. He's just walking. Preferably down the road where the houses were.
Where the houses were?
Yeah.
There are two paths. One seems to lead off into the woods, and one leads more down the road.
I'll go into the woods.
Alright. You're making your way slowly down the road. And you just keep walking?
Yes.
You enter the woods. Tomo, make a perception. You see in the distance what seems to be a clearing? What was it?
I walk slowly towards the clearing.
Just walk?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you trying to be quiet or just normal walking?
Tomo just doesn't really feel like doing anything at this point.
Not a fuck was given. Well, Tomo, you make your way into this clearing, and you see something kind of familiar, actually disturbing. And I'm going to need you to make a resolve composure check when you see this. So I'll let you roll your resolve composure first. You're fine as you come into this clearing and see a black van with blood on it, speckled.
I don't remember whose this is. I walk towards the van.
Okay.
Now remember, kids, don't do this.
What do you wish to do? And this literally just like a black pedo van.
I figured. I'm gonna open the back of the van.
It fights you. As in, it's locked.
Okay. I go around to the front of it to see if anyone's inside.
There does not appear to be anyone inside. Make a perception, though. Roll it then. You see a couple papers inside on the passenger seat.
I'm gonna open the passenger door to see. I'm gonna see if the door will open first of all.
It does not.
Okay. I'm gonna break the window.
Okay. Oh, how are you liking to break it?
Elbow.
Alright, roll a strength and brawl.
Hold on a second.
Two successes. You hit it twice and you get a good crack in it.
Okay. I'm gonna do it again.
Got it. It
Okay.
breaks. And glass shatters everywhere.
I say to myself, well, if this is just a dream, I can just go right in here and take these. I take the papers.
Okay. This would be a little manila folder. Neatly organized.
I open the folder.
You see in cursive handwriting, basic notes and such. And you see a little tab to the side which says targets.
I opened that tab.
You see a familiar face. Though you never really got a good look at her, you remember some of the details. Natalie. Dirty blonde hair, hoodie.
Okay, so am I looking at the folder while the folder is still inside the van, or is it outside the van?
Did you get out of the van or did you stay in the van?
I guess at this point, I guess I'll get out of the van.
You wish to continue reading the file or no?
Yes.
You will need to make a academics wits check to try and decipher this handwriting because it's pretty hard to read.
Okay, well, this is just a luck die.
You can burn a willpower if you want.
No, I'm good. I've heard
Yeah, you can't tell. It's too scribbly. This is some Dr. Class handwriting right here.
Put down the. I put the folder back into the van,
Okay.
and I just kind of sit there and hope that someone comes soon.
Okay. You sit there for a while, and it feels like a decently long time passes. Make perception.
Okay, and then. Oh. Do I need to do this too?
Do it, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn, son. Yeah, you see him coming. So you see a man emerging from the clearing further in. He seems to be taking his hands off. And from here, with your eagle eyes, you can clearly see that it's just a simple diner napkin he's using to wipe off what seems to be blood. And he has an axe in his other hand. And he doesn't seem to see you.
Okay, so. Is this just a straight shot, him right now?
More of
Okay.
You're more in the shadows currently, while he's just walking.
Okay.
If you wish to remain hidden, I would suggest you make a stealth.
Okay. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm gonna make a stealth, and this is gonna end badly, very badly.
You got willpower.
Ugh.
You don't make it. Roll his perception.
Oh, me roll it?
No.
Oh, all I heard was just perception. Yeah. Oops.
Tomo, you watch as his eyes wander right to you. And who the hell are you?
Okay. Now, before you get any ideas, I've had a terrible night.
That doesn't answer my question.
Okay, let me explain. You see, and I point to the bite mark on my neck, and I go, this isn't normal. I don't know who did this, but clearly something happened.
He stared. How tall is Tomo?
Okay. He is 5'11".
He stares down at you. And just slings his axe over his shoulder and cocks his head to the side. What the hell are you out here? He says, speaking up more.
Well, I've been traveling the States for a while now, and
I don't want your life story. I want to know. Why?
I just
here,
got here.
And why my window, he looks over at it, is in a state of disrepair.
Okay. You want to know the truth? I did that. At this point, I'd prefer it if you take your axe and cut this thing off my shoulders right now. He points to his neck.
He stares at your neck for a bit. His eyes narrow. Are you still holding the folder?
No, I put it back.
Okay. And he will motion with his hand for you to step aside. Move.
I move.
He walks past you. And you see him look into the passenger seat. How did you put the folder down?
I just set it down.
But you didn't rearrange the papers to be neat again?
No.
He's looking down and he reaches in and picks it up and flops it at you. You read this, did you?
I didn't understand what it said.
Well then, I think you guys should. Because you seem to have a run-in with one of my targets you did.
Oh, did I? You know, she's real charming, isn't she? You know, if you get to know her, maybe you'd have a second opinion on it. Maybe you should reconsider.
I think it's a bit late to reconsider.
It's never too late to reconsider.
Well, if you want to go say hi to her, she's over there. He motions his head towards the brush.
What the? I turn and look towards it.
It's just tall grass.
I run over there.
Resolve composure, honey. As you see a decapitated corpse that wants your friend. Tomo, you see her. She's just flopped there. A piece of wood through her chest, and her head cut off.
I turn around and I am furious with this man right now. I turn I walk up right to him. I stare right at his face.
He stares down at you.
I point back to the bush, and I say to him, "She had a life. You just ended some poor soul's life, and you just stand there like you don't even care."
You really didn't know it, did you?
I just stare at him.
Tell me, how do you think you got those marks?
I feel them again. I look at him and I go, "It's a very long story."
What is it, though?
My past sins, if you must be so concerned.
Oh, please follow me. He walks back towards the brush.
I follow him.
He kneels down next to the corpse and opens the mouth. Look inside. Take a good gander.
I look.
Make a perception check. How did you get a 13?
I don't know.
What?
What? Wait, what?
Okay, reroll that. You don't know.
What?
I have no idea, okay? What the frick?
What?
Okay, those exclamation marks, it's what's causing it. This isn't right.
What is going on?
I'll roll it for you. What the heck?
Oh my god. What? I swear, these are D10s I'm rolling.
There. There.
Oh my god.
Okay. Tomo. You notice as he holds open her mouth for you to look in, she has some awfully sharp canines.
You mean to tell me she did this?
I mean to tell you that she tricked you.
Well, it has been a while since I've had human interaction.
Well, you still haven't gotten any. Until now, apparently. Says
Well,
he pulls out a couple matches from his coat.
what are you planning on doing?
Burn the body.
Okay. I get up and walk away from the body, and I'm facing away from him right now.
Stay there, though.
I'm not going anywhere.
And you hear him strike the match and drop it. Eventually, crackling as he walks past you. That's good and done.
I have another question.
Ask away.
Do you know where this came from? And I point to the thing around the ring around my neck.
The ring around your neck.
Like the mark around my neck. That wasn't a bite. That wasn't the bite, was it?
It was the bite.
Oh, it was? Okay. What is this place?
He turns and looks at you. And he reopens the beige folder and he re-offers you the page in which you're previously looking at.
What do you want me to read this again? I can't read this.
It'll take time to learn to read it. You're gonna have to brief yourself if we're going to continue doing this.
Okay. I'm gonna read it.
Alright. You can make another check, man. It's terrible handwriting.
Okay, what do I roll again?
Last time I checked, I think it was like a luck die for you.
Hmm?
I think it was a luck die last time for you, wasn't it? Academics?
It was academics and I think intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was just one, so
You can't get it, and he seems to see this and rolls his eyes. Walks, points to the paper, and just motions. Name, goes by Natalie. Species, vampire. General area of prey. Roads leading to Carsville. General species of prey, human wanderers. A couple bit more on there, but I think that covers it enough for you.
wait, so you mean to tell me that this person here,
Wasn't a person.
well, vampire. Is this the typical vampire you hear in stories?
Except a stake to the heart just doesn't do the job, does it?
Clearly. So, you mean to tell me that because I just got bit by her,
No, you're fine.
okay,
That's not how it works.
just out of curiosity, how does it work?
We can go over that later. See, I have a very, looks at his watch, very, very tight schedule right now. He motions to the car. Get in.
Oh, okay, I get in.
Gets in the driver's spot. Seatbelt.
I put it on.
And he begins driving. So, a quick briefing before I leave you to it. Welcome to Carsville. We run a very strict operation here. My name is Hellings, and from now on I will be your superior. You will be inducted into our ranks, and essentially what we will need you to do is help deal with all the supernatural shit that goes on here.
Whoa, wait. So you just took some random guy off the street to be part of your group?
It wasn't exactly that. You got bit. You've essentially seen a bit too much, and I don't feel like killing you now, do I?
I asked you to do it, and you didn't.
Get over yourself. Just because you ask doesn't mean you get. Give me. Never gets. Ever heard of it, child? Now, you will work for us. And you will aid to the cause, because we're very tight-staffed around here. Understand?
What happens if I don't?
You will. That's the thing.
I guess I have no choice, now do I?
You really don't.
Well, in that case, I guess so.
And he pulls up to a house. And parks in the parking lot and gets out, motions for you to follow him.
I get out and follow him.
He leads you into a spacious main hall of this house and basically says for you to stay there for a bit as he goes into what seems to be an office. And he comes out and examines the whatever he has in his hand and eventually offers it to you. And what you see is, in his palm, a little pin with a club on it, as well as a card. What's your name?
Tomo.
Well, Tomo, welcome to Guardians. And, like that, you're in.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Toho.
Yeah.
You are officially incarnate.
Yeah. Can I get this bug out of my neck now?
We'll deal with that later. For now, put it to your inventory.
Aren't you so happy, Tomo?
Well, the bug in my neck says differently.
He loves you.
It is
don't
your
love
friend
that.
now
I don't love it.
forevermore.
I don't love it though. It needs to go.
No, it's fine. Keep it there. It's okay.
No, it needs to go. It's
No, it's
in
fine.
my neck.
No, it's fine.
You don't understand. It's in
No,
my
it's
neck.
no, it's fine.
Name it Sasha.
It won't, because it's getting out of there.
No, it's fine.
I'm telling you, it's a resident, it's a mascot.
He loves you so much, Tomo.
Oh my god.
Like the like Clover the fish and